Hello, class. My name is Carlos Alvarado. This is 5 Things I Did Not Know 8 weeks ago, MPA 593 edition. The first thing I didn't know 8 weeks ago was about Legal Eagle and all his courses that we had to take. The one thing that I didn't know about the founding documents or how do they govern or anything about nonprofits. And one thing that I found interesting was about UBIT is how a charity can use, like, for example, their parking lot for other things that are outside of their organization, but they must report it or else they'll lose their tax exempt status. So I found that pretty interesting along with everything, and I appreciate that we were able to get certificates out of it. The second thing I didn't know was about tips on how to update your resume, about the using power verbs and how to set up your resume so you could get caught by the AI computers and everything else that's if it's not a human. So how you can your resume can pop up. Also, going to the career center and having that one-on-one meeting and having them tell you exactly what's wrong and what to fix. I found that very helpful. Also, the third thing I learned was about skills and talents. A talent is something that people are born with, and a skill is something that you can learn and develop and train for. Also, I learned that everyone has a talent. It's just sometimes people hide it or dig it or bury it, according to the video. It's just that you got to go out there and be able to put yourself out there. And in the video, it explained that even if you attempt or try, it's better than never trying at all. So one thing they were talked about and it stuck to my head was fail forward. So even if you fail, you at least were able to say that you were able to try it and you can go try something else. The fourth thing I learned was PowerPoint techniques. I learned about pixting characters. I learned how to add backgrounds and how to make your PowerPoints or your presentations more presentable and just get it away from being kind of boring and get the attention of the viewer. So that was some great tips that we've learned in this class. The last thing I learned in this class is about reflection. Um, Sometimes we just are so worried about the future that we forget to think about our past and our struggles and how we've become the person that we are. And sometimes you just need to step back and remember where you came from. And not that many people sit down and write down what has got them to the point where they're at. So I feel like having these two reflection uh, assignments has helped me to remember that sometimes you just got to remember and look back and see how much you have grown instead of always thinking that you haven't advanced enough. I just want to say thank you for this 8 weeks of everybody that participated and was able to talk and collaborate. It was a pleasure meeting you guys. For the ones that was able to work with, it was a pleasure. And I'd just like to say thank you for watching my video and have a great rest of the week. And we'll see you next class.